After record rainfalls in June, this is a picture-perfect day in downtown Portland at Tom McCall Waterfront Park. Welcome, Comcast Newsmakers. You know, we rarely read or hear about what's going right with the economy. Well, here with his take, please welcome to Comcast Newsmakers, Representative Tobias Read. And you speak of a perspective from being the chair of the Sustainability and Economic Development Committee. What is going right with our economy?
Well, I think it's a question of what's in front of us and what real opportunities are here for Oregon. There's no avoiding the challenges that Oregonians are facing, and I recognize that things are very tough. But as we're looking at the ground in front of us, we've also got to keep an eye on the horizon and what's out there long run. I think there are real opportunities for Oregon to be using the reputation and the capacity we have to diversify our economy and to take two concerns that are often thought of as competing, the economy and the environment, and build them together. We see the expertise we have for green building, ways that we increase our efficiency and increase our energy independence and security at the same time as we're creating jobs. We see the way that we're able to build new technologies in the form of wave energy and other things. All of those things have the ability to diversify our economy and increase the incomes in Oregon, which will also help us invest in schools and other vital services. So I think there is reason to be hopeful. There's a lot of work to do, and we have to be modest about what we're seeing as results already, but there's reason to be hopeful.
Now, is the platform or foundation set to encourage new business to come to Oregon?
I think there's a lot of reason to be hopeful. We have those capacities that I mentioned. We have reasons to, we have things that we can point to that businesses want to be in Oregon for. The higher education system is a good way, and the Oregon Innovation Council is an example of that particularly. It's a chance for Oregon to put some investment in places where we have a competitive advantage. I mentioned wave energy. It's the kind of thing, it's a new technology, so a lot of companies might not have the ability to do the basic sort of research that's required, but Oregon State University can. So if they figure out how a particular technology, for example, interacts with marine life, and then make that kind of research available to anyone who wants to compete, it's the sort of thing that's keeping Oregon on the forefront of developing that new industry that can be one of the real opportunities for us.
Let's talk about it and not just skim over it. Wave technology, are we talking about using the energy from wave movement?
Absolutely. It's a way to generate electricity. It's a way to use distributed generation, so those can be closer to places that need the electricity. And it's a real new technology, so it's the Wild West in both the literal and figurative sense as we figure out what sort of technology is going to work, what's going to be durable and long-lasting. It's exciting for Oregon to be doing that, and we see now Oregon Iron Works is building a buoy that's going to be deployed on the southwest Oregon coast very soon, so it's creating jobs to build a product that's going to create energy in Oregon and hopefully be the sort of thing that allows us to export that expertise elsewhere in the world.
You call that a new way of thinking. Let's talk about Oregon Inc., because I call that a new way of thinking. It's sort of venture capital meets government. It's
true. There's some limited dollars, and I'd love to see it happen on a much broader scale. But as the wave energy is a good example. But there are two other, for a total of 3 signature research centers. One's called ONAMI, the Oregon Nanoscience and Microtechnology Institute. It's the one that's most mature, and it has about a 7x return on investment. So for every dollar that the state puts in, ONAMI is able to bring in about $7 of federal research grants and other private donations and contributions, fee for research and that sort of thing. They're spinning out companies. In fact, Home Dialysis Plus just had a huge announcement where they completed about a $40 million financing round. They're hiring people and saving lives. So it's the kind of thing that we should be doing more of, using the power of government to help spring new industries and new technologies and new jobs for Oregonians.
Can you tell us about the acronym FIT in 10 seconds, or is it too?
No, feed-in tariff. It allows businesses and homeowners to sell the power they generate from solar power on their homes to the utilities, a way to build that new technology in Oregon and diversify our energy portfolio.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Representative Tobias Read for joining us on Comcast Newsmakers. For the crew and everyone here, thank you for joining us. I'm Ken Ackerman. Make it a great day.